Before we actually get into today's video, I just wanted to bring you some quick-fire good news. Ryan Jack is back.
Glorious! No, I won't give in till I'm victorious.
Hello everyone, this is CJ Novo 992 and today we're back for another brand new video. It is going to be discussing a topic that I kind of mentioned briefly as a part of the Rangers Roundup, which was 2, maybe even 3 days ago. It is going to be the Stevie Gerrard situation. Now, at that point, I just kind of threw it to the side because I didn't think it was physically possible that would be taking another absolute gamble. But as it looks like just now, talks are starting to happen. Stevie G's asking about budgets. Stevie G does what he wants, and it's starting to look like he's going to be the Rangers manager, which I've got to be honest with you, it kind of scares me and it also excites me as well. It's kind of like, ooh, but then I'm like, ah. And it's such a weird conflict in my mind. I don't know what I want. Because at first, I'm like, no, we can't afford that gamble. We shouldn't take that gamble. We didn't need to take that gamble. There's people like Marco Silva, there's Frank de Boer, there's all these managers without jobs. But then the other side, he was like, but Steven Gerrard, you know what I mean? He'll command respect. He's the kind of guy that can walk into a dressing room and everyone will shut the hell up and listen to him. There's not going to be any of these wee clicks going against the manager like we've seen in the past, and especially for the last 3 maybe, where there's not been enough respect to the manager. Now you can blame the personnel about that as well, but I think Stevie G's the type of guy that will step in and he will command respect. And if you didn't give him the respect, as much as a nice, happy-go-lucky, I just want to play football, you know, type of guy he is, have you seen his nasty side? He's got a very aggressive side. When things aren't gone his way, he won't just accept failure. He's a winner. He's got that winning mentality. You didn't captain Liverpool at 21 years old without that. You didn't win Champions Leagues where it looks like you're dead and buried at half time. You didn't rally the team and bring them back if you've not got that winning mentality. And that is what I'm trying to focus on. I'm trying to focus on the respect. I'm trying to focus on the winning mentality. And also, if you want to say that he will attract players to come and play for Steven Gerrard, you can't be naive and say that that's not going to happen. There will be players out there that's looked up to this guy for years, all their life. This is Steven Gerrard, a genuine legend in the game of football, one of the greatest midfield players of all time, especially in this generation. Definitely say like goals, assists, anything you want. He could do anything in the middle of the park. There will be players that grew up watching him, and not only for Liverpool but for England and all that stuff. You know, around the world there's a respect there. There will be people want to play for him, and that excites me. So that is where I'm kind of leaning now, because I want an experienced manager, because I didn't think we can afford risk. But also, the opportunities there. Steven Gerrard, there's all this hype about him now. Like, he's done great things with the youth academy down in Liverpool. There's got a lot of respect for him there. This could potentially be a master stroke by Rangers Football Club, right? Guardiola, name managing experience, threw into the spotlight. Gio is another one. Frank de Boer is another one I can think of right off the bat. These are 3 managers that never had managing experience before, threw into the spotlight, and look at what they've done. But, to counteract myself, as successful, every time there's a Guardiola, there's a John Barnes warning story. So it's kind of one of those things, and I'm kind of sitting on the fence. But if I'm going to give you my quick answer right away, because I really want to read out the poll to see what everyone's thinking. I know the poll's absolutely popped off. It's nearly 2,000 views, so if we can get anywhere near that on the likes, we've been killing it. The channel's doing tremendous. We're already up 14,100. I know, we just hit 14,000 yesterday. We're now over 14,100. So thank you very much from me to the. Make sure we smashing likes and comments, and let me know how you're feeling about the Stevie G situation. On. Me, I'm going to back it. Steven Gerrard, I'm backing you, mate. You're an absolute legend in the game. There's not much anyone can tell you about the game. You know what it's needed. You've got that winning mentality. I'm going to focus on that. If you do come in, there will be players that want to play for you. I'm excited for it. So Stevie G, you've got my backing for me. Before we actually get to the Twitter poll and start reading out the questions, it's time for the sponsor break. But I just want to say that I've seen Avengers. Don't worry, I'm not going to spoil it. I went to the midnight show and I didn't get home to the back of 3. I went to work, I went this, and then I'm doing this. I am absolutely dead inside. Genuinely dead inside. That's it. No joke. Sponsor break. Buxton. I just want to take a wee second to give a wee special shout out to my main man Jake. He's an absolute channel legend. His mum obviously got in contact with me and told him how much he loves the channel. Obviously, he's a sufferer of cerebral palsy, and she's been writing because he can't actually message me directly, and he's basically just said he's a big fan of the channel and everything. The message was actually very, very touching. I'm obviously conversing back and forth there. Yeah, I just wanted to give you a special wee shout out in a video. I know you enjoy the sponsor break. I know you always get involved and everything like that. So wee special shout out to Jake and obviously Janet, who's helped me message me and everything like that. So shout out to you, absolutely channel legend. So I'll try not to let you down for the rest of the video as we jump back to the Twitter poll again. Thank you very much for the message. It did genuinely mean a lot to me. Let's just read out this poll now because it's absolutely incredible numbers on it. This channel is as much yours as it is mine. In fact, it's more yours actually. That's why the comment sections are always open and stuff like that. So let's see what the people are thinking. But make sure, if you're watching on YouTube, let me know how you're feeling as well. I will reply to there directly. 1,940 votes. Tremendous. Wow. So the actual tweet says, is Stevie Gerrard the right man for the job? No votes 47%, but 53% of 1,940 votes yes, he's the right man for the job. That's surprising. Right, let's read out some of these quick fire. Gareth at Gazmeister7, possibly the man for the job. Did fans say that about Walter or Souness when they were managing their first proper club? Now legends in their own right. Plus, Gerrard is already a legend as a player. Look at Zidane, for example. Zidane! How did I not say Zidane earlier? Damn it! He's such a good one. Well done. Stu at underscore Stu Hammond. Real answer, I don't know. Am I behind him? Yes. Turn it back on you. If he's not, who is? Oh, tidy. Like I said, I'd kind of want I don't know why, but I just keep thinking Marco Silva would have done really well for us. But I'm warming to the idea, Steven Gerrard, and obviously I will back him. He's an absolute legend. I think we're in a position where we think us as fans think we can appoint better when in reality we probably can't at the moment, etc. E.g. Pedro, Murty, and I'm sure Warburton's in there as well. G Fletcher has already got Stevie G as his picture. I love that. I love it. Let's see. Stevie Gerrard. This is the thumbnail. So the actual tweet from J Fletcher at JFletcher1872 says, no one knows, excited and scared will be either the best move the club has made or the worst. Do or die for the board. He's won the Champions League and captain one of the biggest sides in Europe, so he has that mentality. Exactly, J Fletch. 3-minute hero. That's my nickname. At Stu NCF. Fuck, I shouldn't have said that. Nobody knows who's the right appointment. All we can do is back whoever is appointed. 100% no surrender, Stevie G. Kevin Wakeham says, as I've stated before, it is an interesting approach. Was Stevie Gerrard the greatest midfield player in his generation? Yes. Will appointing him as boss be a risk? Yes. Does he have the potential to be a good manager? Potential? To be a good manager? Yes. If that happens, Gerrard will really need time to develop. Exactly. This isn't going to be a quick thing. This isn't going to be an instant success. If we put this guy in charge, we can't just 6 months him and punt him. You know what I mean? This has got to be a project. We've got to really back him and give him time. Which I feel like, if everything that's said about him, like all the things he's done and how the players react to him, if that's true, then we should give him the time. Because you know what happens? You know what happens? David at Only Show in Town says, I would have thought another experiment was out of the question and we would be looking for experience. Training an under-21 manager for an under-18 manager with no experience is a bigger gamble than PC. Pedro Quixena. However, it's an exciting prospect and will create a lot of interest. He has my backing. Scott Young says, this is a massive risk, but so is every managerial appointment. He has done a wonderful job at Liverpool and working under Klopp will only be a good thing. He will demand respect from the players and the players will respect him. Andy Kerr says, I was never a Pedro man from the start, but Gerrard is the same. He has no experience. At this time, I think it's another bad move, but I hope I am wrong. Fair enough, mate. There's no right or wrong opinions here. It is a channel for literally all football fans to give their thoughts on the stories. Darren at Darren1872 says, unless Ancelotti or Simeone fancy St Mirren away, then aye. Cairo Kearney, another gamble or will it work? Find out next. If things weren't to work out, he'll get the Murty treatment. Yeah, that's sad but true. Callum Stewart at Callum S45662377. That is a mouthful. That's what she said. Big character would be full of charge. Jordan Smith at Jordan_Smith111. Don't really know, to be honest with you. He has good contacts and has potential as a coach and is a big name, but an experience is a problem. Callum McKenzie says, is it confirmed? It's looking very likely, mate. Andy at Buy the Man a Pint. McCoist, McDowell, McCall, Warbs, Pedro and Murty at ... Experimental managers are over. Jack Ross would be more than welcoming sight. But seriously, Steve Clarke all the way. That is a good shout, mate. He's about to break Kilmarnock's all-time record for points in a season, and he joined halfway through it. It's tremendous. Ewan McKenzie says, I think we could, but we need a solid season. But he needs a solid season, I think he's trying to say there. Johnny Curry just says, nope. And he's walking away, using the walking away gif. A lot like Naismith and Lafferty. Stuart Ward says, think he'll be the right choice. And the last one I'll read out comes from Andy Wilson, says, I don't know. Thanks, Andy. That has been today's video. I've been Sieging Over 992. If you're new around here, make sure to be subscribing as we chase 15,000 subscribers. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.